when you say that your cult advocates for selective breeding, then everyone goes, okay, you're really racist, and that means that you're, what are you, into eugenics? Like, is your cult kind of psychotic? Like, do you want everyone to be white? And number one, I'm not like pasty white, and we definitely don't breed for skin color. We definitely have tan people that are very, 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 very trusted, like to that level, like of like highest level. And like I'm not talking about like tan, I'm talking about tan. Like I'm talking about dark. So, like when we talk about what's a beneficial trait, say for example marijuana. I used to I used to really research breeding marijuana. What's the best marijuana that I've ever had? It was green. Probably like the top 3 to 5 are green. Jack Herrera, Headband. But it's just those. It was the grower of those strains. Probably C4 or just yeah, Kim for sure was one of them. That one was like crazy good. Um, Probably this UFO from back in the day. Probably this, like in Vegas, I got some pretty bomb weed that I feel like it was that much better than Colorado weed that I come across. Okay, so I'm sorry that I'm talking about this, but do you know what else is on that list? Purple Kush. And Purple Kush is like the best. And is it the best? I'd probably pick that headband over. I'd definitely pick the headband over it, and I'd definitely pick that Jack Herrera. Well, maybe it depends on the situation. If I'd pick that Jack Herrera over it, but all I'm saying is that you don't like. What matters is the way that it tastes, the way that it smells, and you do actually like that it's purple. Like you like that there are different colors, like because there are different things you breed for with marijuana. Bag quality, which is how pretty it is in a bag, the way it tastes, how potent it is, the way it makes you feel, whether or not you're functional or not, like whether or not it makes you sleepy. Sometimes you want it to make you sleepy, sometimes you don't. And so like there are certain traits that are desirable, and yield is another thing. Like is it like yield? Like is it hardy? Is it durable? Me personally, I'm not a durable strain of human. Like I hurt my back sometimes, and some people are a lot more durable than me. And so all I'm saying is when we talk about like whether or not like when I talk about like how I think it's something that we should strive for to find a person that can create this compression algorithm, and I don't think that person's going to be black. Um, that doesn't mean that I don't think that there are black people that are better at a lot of things than white people, and like that's just how it is. I mean, I think Chris Rock's. Who's funnier than Chris Rock? I don't know. Probably Adam Sandler's up there, and who else is up there? Probably Seth Rogen's up there, and that would include Judd Apatow. And who else is up there? I don't know. Not that many people. Like I'm just saying, there are very few people that are that funny. Um, but music. But that's probably not a good example. But it's the way he's funny. It's the same thing with Dave Chappelle. It's the way he's funny, and like it's the same thing with Keenan or what are their names? Like Keenan Pell, Keenan Peele. You know they're hilarious. Um, uh, okay. So all I'm saying is that it's just the way that they're funny because which is it a desirable trait to be someone that is funny and enjoyable? And can a black guy be like way better at business than like any white guy that they're going to come across? Definitely. But like like when I was talking about is like whether or not like you're going to find a black guy that can do this like that's going to create the same things that certain scientists at like Bell Labs invented. Like, are you gonna invent a crazy compression algorithm? I think it's more likely that a Japanese person would, personally, but I don't know.